Terraria has gone throughout many changes and versions over the year, many of which are still remembered to this day. But one version that you may or may not know about that no longer exists is the old Chinese version of Terraria. But before we get into this video, if you could do me a favor and subscribe, I'm currently in a race to 1,000 subscribers with another YouTuber named Ricky Na, and your help would be greatly appreciated. Anyways, let's get into this video. This version of the game was exclusively released in China back in early 2018 and had many differences in the way the game looked and played. Part of this was because of the censorship laws in China, in which they had to change the way the game looked. This meant that any texture that had anything related to blood or gore unfortunately got changed. But this made Terraria, for the very first time, change the way the normal bosses and enemies looked. Reading straight from the wiki, it says the Eye of Cthulhu and the twins are algae balls rather than eyes. Skeletron and Skeletron Prime are treants instead of skeletons. The Brain of Cthulhu is a jellyfish-like creature. The Wall of Flesh was changed to the Lava World Eater, being made of obsidian and lava rather than gore. And then the Moonlord's design wasn't really changed because all they had to do was get rid of some exposed eyes, brains, and bones. But other than that, not much was really changed. This version of Terraria also held home to many exclusive items that we will never see, such as some of the vanity sets, some potions, some random items that would just make things, and we will just never see them ever again. This version of Terraria also held home to the exclusive NPC called the Star Merchant. The Star Merchant was an NPC who sold various exclusive items for both in-game coins and real-world currency. All you had to do to get this NPC in your world was if there was an empty house, and if all the players in the game world had 10 or more silver coins between them in their inventories. And some of the items this NPC sold were resurrection potions and fusion modules. The fusion module was an important ingredient for the Otherworld core, which is consumed to expand the player's hotbar to 10 tiles. On the other hand, you have the resurrection potion, which pretty much does what it says. It revives you whenever you're about to die. You can buy these potions in 1, 3, or 9 packages. And in addition to all the exclusive Chinese Terraria stuff, Terraria and KFC actually had a collab that was exclusive to only the Chinese version of the game. Like, what the heck, Relogic? I want a frickin' chicken that spawns in from a fried chicken stick. But funny enough, with each character, you start off with a copper broadsword instead of a copper short sword, which I thought was pretty interesting because that would change the game entirely early game. Now, another thing that I found pretty interesting was that the game was free to try, which meant you could play this for a short amount of time and then you would just pay to unlock the full game when the time ran out. And the reason they did this was so you knew what you were signing up for. And it was treated more as a subscription service than an actual pay-to-own game because it was just entirely internet dependent. And China being the country that it is, you have a internet curfew there. Now, unfortunately, Terraria China was soon cut off short on June 9th, 2020. Reason being, 505 Games and iDream Sky, the studio who hosted Terraria in China, just were in disagreements after copyright expiration. Shortly after, on September 28th, 2021, the new version of China Terraria was published, and it was developed by Xinjin Network. But this left all the old sprites and everything into the trash bin for Terraria China. If you want to check out all the old sprites and all of the old items, there's a couple mods and a couple texture packs out there that will definitely do that for you, and I'll link them in the description. That way you guys have some stuff to check out. Thank you guys so much for watching this short informative video. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and if you guys want to see more content like this, let me know in the comments down below. Anyways, that'll be it. See y'all next time.